I'm currently disconnected. This is Let's Make Stuff. Let's make a Red Hood helmet. For this build you'll need some foam, some contact adhesive, some paint, some PVA glue, some old sunglasses, and some cutting tools. Now I've included a template in the link below, but if you'd like to make your own template then you can click this link here and I'll show you how to make it. Now once you've cut out your template you're going to pin it down on some foam, marking out the front and the back, and the fact that it's the left side. Then take that left template, flip it over, and that's going to be the right side of your pattern. Remembering to mark it also, because we don't want to get those mixed up. Once you've done that, it's time to do the same for the side piece, remembering to flip it over to do the right side. And that way it's all nice and symmetrical. Also remember to mark where the eyes are. I forgot what to do that. I ended up having to do it later on. The template has the eyes in it, so if you cut out the template, you'll have the eyes. Now it's time to cut out all the pieces so we can glue them together. We'll start with the side piece first, and we'll work on the V. And just add a bit of contact adhesive to both sides and let that sit for about 10 minutes so it gets nice and tacky. Once it's tacky, we're going to join it together, working from the center outwards so that we get a nice round dome shape. We'll let that sit for a bit, and then we can move on to the next piece, joining the two pieces together where the eyes meet. Okay, so add glue to both sides, letting it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes so it gets nice and sticky, joining it together from the bottom upwards, using the markers as guidelines so you know that you're sticking it in the right place. Okay, so now you should have two half masks, which you can glue together using the same technique, letting the glue sit for a bit so it gets nice and tacky, and then working from the front to the back, line up your little markers so that you've got a nice, cool looking helmet. Now you're going to coat the whole mask in some PVA glue, let that dry. Once it's dry, it's time to coat it in some paint. Finally, let's paint this thing. Now it's time to work on the details. You can paint the eyes black, just around the inside of the eyes, and using the join marks of the masks, that's where you're going to apply the black line on each side. But don't paint all the way down. Remember, you're going to have to join those two lines up, a nice straight one across. Now, on to making the eyes. You can grab a pair of sunglasses. These are actually glasses I got from a cinema for a 3D movie. I've just taped them down, leaving a small triangle in the middle, making sure that both sides are identical because we don't want the eyes different sizes. And then we're going to just paint that white. Once that's dry, it's time to apply them to the mask. Now when you apply these to the mask, what you're going to do is you're going to position the triangles in a way so that it leaves a little bit of the unpainted glasses visible through the mask, and that's what you're going to see through, so it's important to leave that gap. Once the glue's dried, all that's left to do is to try it on, and become the Red Hood. As you can see, these are the little gaps I left, so I can see out of it, and I can see pretty well. Now that I know how to make a helmet, what helmet should I make next? Iron Man? Thor? The Flash? Five Nights at Freddy's? You decide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.